You've probably tried some weird foods, maybe a crunchy cricket taco or fermented shark on a dare. But the animals on this list take adventurous eating to a whole new level. Imagine sharks snacking on salad, birds gulping down vomit, or a primate that gets drunk on purpose. Buckle up, because these creatures redefine what it means to have a strange diet. Let's start with koalas, nature's pickiest eaters. These cuddly-looking marsupials survive on a diet of toxic eucalyptus leaves, a plant so poisonous it'd kill most animals. Eucalyptus is low in nutrients and packed with cyanide-like compounds. So, how do koalas pull it off? They've got a secret weapon, a super long gut. Their intestines stretch up to 7 meters, giving bacteria time to detoxify the leaves. But here's the kicker, baby koalas can't digest eucalyptus at all. Instead, they survive by eating their mom's poop. Yep, this pap introduces crucial microbes to their tiny guts. Talk about a weird baby food. Speaking of strange cravings, meet the horned lizard. These spiky reptiles look like miniature dinosaurs, but their diet is even wilder. They chug ant blood. They specialize in eating harvester ants, which are loaded with formic acid, a chemical that burns most predators' mouths. But horned lizards have evolved blood plasma proteins that neutralize the acid. They'll park themselves by ant hills, snatching up hundreds of ants a day. The catch? Their stomachs have shrunk to fit this low-calorie diet, making them terrible at digesting anything else. If ants disappear, so do these lizards. Now, let's talk about pandas, the ultimate dietary contradiction. Despite being classified as carnivores, 99% of their diet is bamboo. Even weirder? Their guts are built from meat, not plants. They lack the multi-chambered stomachs of cows or the long intestines of koalas. So how do they survive? By eating 12 to 14 hours a day and pooping 40 times daily. Their secret? A pseudo-thumb, actually a wrist bone, to grip bamboo, and gut microbes that try to break down cellulose. Evolution really said, let's make this work, somehow. But if you think bamboo is a weird meal, wait until you hear about the bearded vulture. Most vultures scavenge meat, but this bird prefers a crunchier snack, bones. Up to 90% of its diet is bones, some as big as a cow's femur. They'll carry bones 300 meters high, drop them onto rocks, and feast on the splintered marrow. Their stomach acid? A pH of 1, strong enough to dissolve bone in 24 hours. Why bones? Less competition. No other animal wants them. Plus, marrow is 80% fat, perfect for energy. These birds are basically living garbage disposals with wings. Now, let's swing over to Madagascar, where the a creepy cute lemur, has a bizarre craving, fermented nectar. These nocturnal primates tap on travelers' palm flowers, chew holes in them, and guzzle the liquid inside, which ferments into 5% alcohol in the tropical heat. Scientists found eyes can detect alcohol from miles away and prefer their nectar boozy. But how do they stay sober? Their livers process ethanol twice as fast as humans. For these primates, it's happy hour 24/7. Next up, the star-nosed mole. With a face that looks like an alien octopus, this mole's diet is even stranger. It's the only mammal that smells underwater. Blowing bubbles from its nose, it inhales them back to detect prey, like earthworms and insect larvae, in murky swamps. It can identify and swallow food in 0.2 seconds, faster than the human brain processes a blink. The secret? A nose with 22 fleshy tentacles packed with 100,000 nerve fibers. It's like having a GPS for snacks in the mud. Ever heard of a bird that smells like cow manure? Meet the Hoatzins, the stink bird. These leaf eaters ferment their food in an enlarged crop, a throat pouch, producing a stench so strong, locals call them skunk birds. The fermentation breaks down tough plant fibers, but it's so slow that Hoatzins spend hours sunbathing to warm their guts and speed digestion. Even weirder? Their chicks have claws on their wings to climb trees if predators attack. Imagine a smelly, leaf-eating dinosaur chicken hybrid. Evolution's weird, folks. Finally, let's dive underwater for the emerald green sea slug, a solar-powered thief. This slug eats sunlight, literally. It steals chloroplasts from the algae it consumes, embedding them into its gut. These stolen chloroplasts then photosynthesize, providing the slug with sugar. It's the only animal known to practice kleptoplasty, stolen plastids. The slug can survive for months on sunlight alone, as long as it raids fresh chloroplasts now and then. Who needs groceries when you're part plant? From bone-crunching birds to booze-loving lemurs, nature's chefs prove that weird is just another way to survive. If you thought these diets were wild, wait until you see our video on animals that eat poison for fun. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, or the bone-crushing vulture might come for your leftovers next. Thanks for watching and stay curious.